Hello, students. Welcome again in this beautiful world of accountancy. This is Amit sir, your accountancy teacher. I hope you all are fine. Now, through this video, I'll give you a quick revision of chapter number 2. But before I start, I'll suggest you all to please like and subscribe my channel. Now, the first term which we will revise today is account. It means a summarized record. Or we can say a record which shows items related to a particular head at one place is known as account. Second thing is capital. It means the amount invested by owner in the business is known as capital. That capital can be in form of cash or other than cash. One more thing you should remember, that capital is also known as internal liability of the business. And in other words, capital is also known as owner's equity. Third, drawings. The money or goods or both withdrawn by owner for his household use or his personal use are termed as drawings. Finally, the last one, assets. Assets means something which benefits you in future or which can be converted in form of cash whenever it is required. Asset can be segregated in form of tangible assets and intangible assets. There is one more base on the basis of period of holding. We can also divide assets as current assets and non-current assets. One thing you should remember, that asset must include future benefit and possibility of converting them in cash should be there for them as asset. Now, after revising the meaning of the term asset, one should also know the meaning of current asset. It means the assets held by a business for a shorter period, for say a period which is less than 1 year. All those assets which are held by any business organization for lesser than 1 year, or they are keeping them for converting them in form of cash within a year, are termed as current assets. Whereas on the other side, there is one more category of asset, that is known as non-current assets. It means the assets which are held by or held by any business organization for the purpose of using them for normal operation of the business. Generally, all business organizations hold them for a longer period, are termed as non-current assets. Those non-current assets can also be further divided in two more categories. Those two categories are tangible assets and intangible assets. Tangible assets are those assets which can be seen or felt by us, or we can say which are physically available to us, are known as tangible assets, whereas intangible assets means those assets which are not visible to us or which can't be touched by us are known as intangible assets. Now, after revising meaning of the term assets and types of asset, one should also know the meaning of the term liabilities. Liabilities means obligation or the debt which a firm or business organization liable to pay towards outsider or owner are known as liabilities. Liabilities can be divided in two categories: internal liability, the liability which is payable towards owner, and external liability means the liability which is payable towards external persons is known as external liabilities. Or we can say the liability which is payable towards outsider is known as external liability. And on the basis of period of repayment allowed us for making such repayment, we can divide liabilities in two more categories. Those two categories are: first, current liability. It means the obligation or debt which a business has to meet within a year are termed as current liabilities, whereas non-current liabilities means the obligation or debt which a business organization has to repay after a year are termed as non-current liabilities. Example of current liabilities are creditors, bills payable and outstanding expense, etc. Whereas examples of non-current liabilities are loans, debenture, etc. Finally, the last thing, that is profit. Profit means the amount by which revenue exceeds expense is known as profit, or we say the difference of revenue and expense is termed as profit. Now, after knowing meaning of the term profit, one should also know meaning of the term gain also. Gain means non-recurring income. It means the income which is non-repetitive in nature. ऐसी इनकम जो कभी कभार अराइज होती है और जो नॉन ऑपरेटिंग नेचर की होती है, जिसका डे टू डे की एक्टिविटीज से कोई लेना देना नहीं होता. फॉर आ स्पेशल बिजनेस, लाइक एक केमिस्ट का रोज का काम होता है मेडिसिन को सेल करना. द इनकम विच इज जनरेटेड बाय सेलिंग दोज मेडिसिन इज टर्म्ड एज प्रॉफिट. वेयर एज the income which is generated by that chemist by selling any property, that income is known as gain. Now next, purchase. Purchase means goods procured by a business for the purpose of resale. It means during the process of production जो भी मटेरियल, चाहे हम प्रोडक्शन के लिए चाहे किसी से लेके आगे किसी को बेचने के लिए, हम जो भी गुड्स परचेज करते हैं उनको परचेज वर्ड से इंडिकेट किया जाता है. प्लीज कीप दिस थिंग इन योर माइंड कि कोई भी परचेज को परचेज बोलने के लिए उसमें गुड्स का इन्वॉल्व होना जरूरी है. आई थिंक ऑल ऑफ यू नो व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ गुड्स. गुड्स मीन्स अ थिंग इन विच अ बिजनेसमैन जनरली डील्स. लाइक केमिस्ट डील्स इन मेडिसिन. अगर मेडिसिन खरीदेगा तो परचेज वर्ड यूज होगा, बट अगर वही केमिस्ट कोई चेयर परचेज करेगा तो वो परचेज वर्ड से इंडिकेट नहीं होगी, वो होगा परचेज ऑफ चेयर. इट मीन्स खाली परचेज वर्ड, सिर्फ परचेज वर्ड कैन ओनली बी यूज व्हेन वी परचेज गुड्स. फाइनली द लास्ट थिंग, सेल. सेल मीन्स टोटल रेवेन्यू फ्रॉम गुड्स सोल्ड और सर्विसेज प्रोवाइडेड टू अ कस्टमर. इट मीन्स सेल का मतलब है जब आप कोई गुड्स बेचते हैं किसी को या सर्विसेज देते हैं रूटीन नेचर में. अगेन प्लीज कीप दिस थिंग इन योर माइंड. सेल वर्ड गुड्स से रिलेटेड है. गुड मीन्स अ थिंग इन विच अ बिजनेसमैन डील्स. नाउ आफ्टर नोइंग द मीनिंग ऑफ द टर्म सेल्स एंड परचेज, दैट्स इट. Finally, goodbye and don't forget to like and subscribe my channel. Again, thank you.